Hello, beautiful world. This is Faris Al Hajri, PhD. Okay, this topic is exclusively made for just to contribute in a situation with the COVID-19 coronavirus 2019. And we're trying not to make a claim that this is a cure for coronaviruses. We have not done any clinical study, but we have combined the three clinical studies have been conducted in rats in one of the universities using warm water and hot water in terms of immune system, in terms of inflammation. The result with hot water, we have those theses. Any official site or academy would like to cooperate with us, you may connect us. We are ready to provide the full information about the results that have been conducted by a group of students who are conducting master degree and under the supervision of a physician, a doctor. She's a professor in that university and director of research. So the results were showing that the immune system has improved very well in rats and mouse and mice. Or rats, we can say. So there was a good improvement with the rats, and in terms of immune system, in terms of inflammation has been reduced, and that is very important in terms of connecting with coronavirus. It's a two issue, inflammation and immune system. That's the biggest issues, because today, as you could see, a lot of resources and also WHO and many organizations talking, prominent sites, talking about that this virus is growing very fast because of cold. When it's in the hot, it doesn't grow fast, and heat can destroy it. Even there was some site talking about a specific temperature, I think 25 degrees Celsius and above can destroy the virus. I don't know, that's what has been said. But this is actually, this virus is strike always in cold weather, but with the warm weather or hot weather, it's you can look at the statistics in the Middle East, which is at this time is quite hot. So the virus doesn't grow very much, as you could see from the worldometer that can give you daily, every hour or every something periodical the update. And you can see the most of the affected people, almost even a death, are in Europe and the United States and Canada. So this problem we can understand that this virus keep on growing very fast, taking advantage of the cold weather somehow, but with the hot weather, it doesn't grow fast. So this is one clue. The other clue is that people who have been under quarantine, we have seen in the news that they've been isolated, and they put them under quarantine, they keep on giving them a lot of fluid, which is water. Fluid is water. So they drink plenty of water. So here, please, anybody who's watching this video, anybody, we know that who is watching this, you have somehow connection. You can reach WHO, you can reach a lot of organizations. Now, as they are encouraging people, whether in quarantine or at home or like that, to drink plenty of fluid and not to take cold drinks, ice water and so on, they're advising. These are the advice we receive. So many people receive through many prominent sites, many scientists, even medical doctors advising this. So we could realize that. And also the people who are mostly affected with this virus are the people with the low immune system. But the people who are healthy, they found that the many people, they carry the virus, and sometimes it just goes away. You just feel like a cough and so on. You just cough a little bit. So your body, what it is, the innate ability to self-healing, self-protection, self-maintenance, so according to tenets of osteopathy. And then the moment that virus enter your body, because the immune system try to attack, it fight for you. Your immune system, because it is strong, it can eradicate that virus. Okay, that virus, the moment when it enters through the nose, then it enters to the throat and it's built up there. So immune system will cause inflammation to fight, and because the immune system is so weak, then it got a chance to penetrate to the lungs, and then we have seen the news. What are the casualties happening? What are the risk health involved? A lot of fatalities happening already. A lot of casualty, a lot of death. So you can realize. So we can do something. Let's help the government. Let's help the doctors who are not sleeping, the nurses who are working around the clock. You're in your home, staying there, but remember, there are a lot of people working there round the clock, supported by the government. The government are not sleeping the 24 hours. Health organizations, health like the health ministries, health officials, doctors, scientists, and nurses, they are not sleeping. They are tired of working day and night. This is the time. Let's one each other help. Anyone take this information and he believe who has an experimentation, please share with others. Share this. Anyway, who can say that hot water can harm you? You can drink hot tea or hot coffee, but do not add anything. No salt, no additive, no lemon, no tea bag, no even green tea. Don't add anything. Just plain drinking water that your local authority approve that is safe for drinking, whether it's a tap water, whether it's a mineral water, whatever, the water that is safe for drinking. So you just boil it and just make it hot and drink it hot. So what I can recommend you, I will give you 3 very important methodology to deal to even you're not sick. Do not wait to be that you say, okay, I'm healthy. No. It's not time to play game. Even healthy people, we recommend abide and do not say, oh, I can't drink the minimum amount. This is the time to take serious. Take care of yourself, take care of your loved one. You know, a small cold, it could be something dangerous. It could be that the virus has attack you. It's viral, it's growing very fast. So let's do this thing. So you apply the therapeutic methods of drinking hot water, aqua gulping. So you gulp because the drinking, sipping, and gulping is different. You drink at once, you sip a little bit, just small amount, but you gulp. It means you fill your mouth. So as I can show you, I'm gulping. Right? So I'm gulping. That's the gulping. It's not sipping. Sipping is like this, you know. It's like you drink any hot liquid, hot tea or hot coffee, you will sip. So here we say you gulp. You don't drink, because drink is just like that. You may finish the whole glass at once or twice. So you gulp. So the temperature that it's 50 degrees Celsius, 122 Fahrenheit. Check it with a thermometer for the first time. Take a kitchen thermometer. If you don't have a thermometer, fine. You can tolerate to swallow, to fill the mouth. You gulp and you swallow. That's the temperature. 50 degrees Celsius, 122 Fahrenheit. So what you do, make sure for adult 18 years and above, make sure 3 liters. And you split it. This is a half liter, 17 ounce. So what you do, you equivalent to these 6. It could be in the glass, could be in a tumbler, but we prefer at home use a glass. It's much better. So there's more to explain about that. So you use like these 6 of these. 6, not 1, not 2, not 3. I mean it. Minimum 6. That makes 3 liters per day. But you don't drink all together. Don't drink more than 2, or I can say 1 liter, because this is a half liter. Do not drink more than 1 liter, which is a 34 ounce at more than within a 1 hour span. So what you do, you take. So we can give you to split it for the whole day. Okay, you do this way because you want to maintain your immune system strong. Okay. Because your immune system has something to do with the cell metabolism, so cell productivity. You know, every day you have 50 to 70 billion cells that are produced. And then you have 50 to 70 billion cells that die, apoptosis. So these cells productivity starts happening. You can divide that, I think in 1 second, I think 12 million cells. You can divide that. You can check in the Google site that can tell you how many cells per second that die, apoptosis. New cells come up. So that's your immune system. The immune system is a very strong, intelligent machine that does all that to produce new cells, to replace the dead cells. Okay, so that's maintaining your immune system. So if you want to maintain that, remember, since your immune system, you have the cells that are die every second and new cells that are coming up to replace the dead cells. That means you need to make sure you split it from throughout the day. So I'll tell you the program as a follow. Number one, so you create a biologic clock. Okay, so what do you do with the biologic clock? Means you create a timing that you call this is timing 6 o'clock, timing and so on. So you will try to put it every 3 hours. So what do you say? Timing 6 o'clock. This is the 6 o'clock glass, for example, or tumbler or mug. Okay, then I have another 9 o'clock tumbler. I have a 12 o'clock tumbler. I have a 3 o'clock tumbler. I have a 6 o'clock tumbler, and I have a 9 o'clock tumbler. That makes 6. So you call it, 3, 6, 9, 12, 6, 9. Remember that. So you create a biologic clock. What is a biologic clock? That means it's the biology program. You program to your brain. If you want to keep a key somewhere, you keep it every day here. And if you change the place of the key, you can forget easily. But you already create an address. So you create a biologic address. You create a biologic clock. It takes them to say, yeah, this is a 6 o'clock. But you take it 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, call it a 6 o'clock mug that I take it. You take the next one is 9 o'clock. You take it 10 o'clock. You take it 8 o'clock. You take it, but call it it's a 9 o'clock. Plus, minus, it doesn't matter. Just call it a 9 o'clock. The third, as I told you, 12 o'clock. The fourth, 3 o'clock afternoon. The fifth, 6 o'clock. The sixth is 9 o'clock. It doesn't have to be exactly that time. It can be plus, minus half an hour maybe, or 1 hour adjustment. Sometime in the morning, you can take 2. So you already took the 6 o'clock and the 9 o'clock. Okay, so you try to adjust that way, but try to make it sure every 2 to 3 hours. So in this case, when you take 2 in the morning, early morning, so you'll have the 6 o'clock in the evening. That's you call it 9 o'clock. That's the last glass. So okay, that's fine. So you want before going to bed 1 hour, you can have one more. So that's very important. You create a biology clock. You make sure you do the discipline. Follow the Bikadu. The therapeutic, the principles, the 6 principles of Hakwa revitalized therapy. These 6 principles are very important. Believe, implement, continue, appreciate, discipline, understand, be, do. This is very important because when you believe something, it's like what the science is trying to say, that fear can cause people to have more infection, to be more prone to this infection, to this coronavirus. So you need to be strong. Because when you have that, believe that power to say, I can fight this coronavirus, that's one step, 50% you already achieve. Because you create that strength within yourself, within your immune system to strengthen, to say, yes, I can fight this. But remember, you need a tool. You need a fuel. So you are the tool and you need the fuel. And these are the fuels. These fuels, as we mentioned several times, so when it's from the hot water, oxygen, hydrogen, energy, the fields for essential elements of life. So, okay, so you understand the program, but remember, before meal, that is very important. 15 minutes to half an hour. This is a very important, something to do with enhancing the metabolism and so on. It's more to explain about that. Okay, it's more to explain, right? So again, before you dinner, 15 minutes to 30 minutes. You have one. So before going to bed, half an hour, 1 hour before going to bed minimum, then you need to have the last one. That's very important, Very important. So it should be the last intake before going to bed. It should be hot water. That's very important. Okay, right. So as we already give you the distribution, the therapeutic method of Hakwa gulping or drinking hot water. Hakwa is hot water, hot aqua. Right. So this is very important. Now, what you need to do at this time, add more to help yourself. It's easy to boil water. So you just boil water. When it's in a boiling point, whether it's a boiler, whatever method you're using, or it's already boiled and then you take it with you, or you have a boiler. So but make sure you don't burn your face. So make sure. So if it's a boiler, once it's electric boiler, for example, the moment it boils, shut it off, put it off. If it's from the fire, from the stove, okay, it's already it's reaching boiling point. You take it. Okay, if it's in a pan or something like that, an aluminum pan, whatever it is, stainless steel, or okay, so you can do that. You can put that hot water there. It's steaming, but make sure you don't burn it first. Cover with a blanket or thick towel or something big that can cover the surrounding covering. So what you do? Inhale from your nose and exhale from your mouth several times. Okay, then you reverse. Inhale from your mouth, release from your nose. Inhale. So remember, if you have any virus or anything, even that the coronavirus that start to strike, start to reach here or here in the nose, you are helping yourself to try to neutralize it. And remember, two scientists they discovered Downs and Blunts, if I remember that. They discover. I mean, they're the one who discover heat can destroy harmful bacteria. So this virus can be destroyed with heat. So once you help yourself, okay. So you do this one by doing the Haqua steam method. So you make it for about 4 minutes. Try to not make it long because you don't want to feel it boring. If you can boring, you don't want to feel boring. So what you do, that 4 minutes, you can do it twice a day. You're spending more time at home, no? So you do it in the morning, take in the evening, or late in the morning and then late in the night. I mean, do it this way. I mean, just split it twice. If you can do that, and for children, they need an adult. So you take a child with you and you put a blanket like that just make sure you don't burn the child. So make sure that it is tolerable and the child can afford, because children, they need a lower temperature. But for drinking method, children, they need 40 degrees Celsius, which is 99.7 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. You can convert that. 40 degrees Celsius. For children and babies, Babies, you can put in a bottle of water, bottle of milk separately, just that for feeding the baby. You put hot water check the temperature, 40 degrees Celsius, and let the baby drink with sip it through the bottle, what you call separate bottle, the same bottle they use for feeding through milk, feeding the milk. So that's very important. And the mothers, they know this, they can just test here or check with a thermometer, so whatever way. So this is a method, what we explained, for adult, for children, and also for using the therapeutic methods of steam, Haqua steam methods. Then you use a third method, very important. Try to do every time when you see, when I started to do recording, what I did gargling. So you gargle, but listen to me, do not put salt, do not put lemon, do not put anything, just plain drinking hot water. So what you do is, this is just, for example, this is the one I have, the hot water. So what I do, I can swallow it. And the effect is more just adding salt. It's not the salt that help you. It's not the additive. It's just the plain water, that itself. Because you want to have a maximum benefit about the elements in the water itself. Water, oxygen, hydrogen, energy. Because there's energy in the water because of the heat. Okay, now let me take like this. So you do like that every time. So we already talked about, you drink like this 6 minimum for adults. For children, you can follow about there are ages limit and also how much amount of water they can drink per day. Then you just you convert that from the water normal into hot water with temperature as I told you. So okay, so what you do this way. So you in case if that virus is staying here, it's already reaching here. Sometimes you feel like coughing. You feel some itchiness. You feel that means could be. There's a question mark. It could be the virus already there. Don't give it a chance. Fight it. Get away, you virus. You are weak and I'm stronger than you. So what you do this way, please. Okay, so every time I gulp, I gargle. You're not losing anything when you gargle every time. So you don't have to do a separate gargle. So you do 2 in 1. Again, this is exceptional for coronavirus, okay? But we don't make any claim. But do it. Do not hesitate. There's not any chemical use. And I'm not selling water. So I'm not, I'm spending more time to help the world, to do the best I can do. Everything we're doing. But remember, don't forget to give me credit when you reach something benefit and give anecdotal evidence and write your experimentation and share to your loved one and save life of others. This is the time we need to get together. One hand, all of us, let's help the government, let's help the doctors and the nurses and all this team that were working hard, those who are bringing food to transport from location to location, those who are working to make sure that your electricity is running. When you see electricity, you do know who are working there? You're at home. You don't know what's happening. You're like a king and queen. But they are working hard. They are also exposed. They're more exposed than you. But they have no choice. They have to go there. They have to make sure. So you talk about police. You talk military. You talk about all these teams are working there to make you at peace. So when they tell you stay home, Remember that they make you king and queen. They are suffering there. So do not hesitate to stay home. Stay home. Stay home. Just follow all this guidance of your government or all the officials. Here in America, they say follow the CDC, Center for Disease Control. Follow what are they advise. It's for you. They want to eradicate this problem. The economy is going worse. Something's going to be bad. The United States today announced a stimulus of $2 trillion. This is just about, what, 2-3 months? What about if this virus continues for another 6 months? What's going to happen? What about some other government cannot even provide the stimulus? We have some friends in different countries who say, we're losing the business and we don't have a stimulus and everything. Some places people say, we have no food. We're running out of, come on. So this is time, get together. Let's do something. We can do something. We are the change. We can fight this enemy who is the enemy of human being. So human is not enemy of human being. Okay, let's do it again. Gargling and gulping. So we keep and repeat it that way. Well, you may realize one thing. I lift my head maximum. I don't just gargle like that. You know why? Now, what will happen is that when you look very carefully here, the throat. Now, what happens is like a pipe. Now, when you lift your head more, it constricts a little bit. When it a little bit constricts, you may realize when you swallow something or you drink any liquid, if you drink just normal like that, it goes smoothly. But if you drink like that, it goes a little bit. So why? Because you want to maintain maximum amount of water with that heated water, which is hot water, here. So it takes a couple of milliseconds and then it goes down because water goes fast, very fast. So again, do not drink this way. Eh? Let me repeat it quickly. No, you lift your head up, maximum. Keep this one maximum. So what do you do? First fill your mouth. I'm doing it. It's easy. Last one. Now you realize this. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best. Please share this video. This is the time. Let's help one another. I stop everything, all my work. Since the time Gloria told me first, do something. I am doing the campaign. She's doing the campaign. This is the time. Let's help one another. Let's save life. Let's rescue life. Let's save our loved one. Your loved one doesn't have to be your brother, sister, or your neighbor like that. Your lover is everyone, every human being on earth, irrespective who is he. Is he white, is black, is brown, is yellow, is who? Is a Christian, is a Muslim, is a Buddhist, is an atheist. He is a human being. He needs your help. Please, you can save life. Let's fight this enemy. Excuse me. Yeah, because of when I drink hot water, so the gases, popping out. What? Thank you. So do that. Do not hesitate. And I wish everybody that go back to normal life. And this coronavirus did not come to destroy us. Yes, we feel pain for the loved one who died. May they soul rest in peace. That we take every day minutes of close our eyes and pray for them. And that we can defeat this enemy and we can do something. Let's do something. Let's help one another. This time, though this virus has brought turbulence, but it has brought social people to be together, family to be reunited. And the time after this virus, let's celebrate. Let's hug one another. Let's feel that we are all have the right to live the happiest life, the holistic, healthy lifestyle, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, that we can do something that we can enjoy and we can do much better, more than the loss of economy that has been lost. Many people have lost job, but once we go back to normal life, we're going to do much better than even before. everything gonna go back to normal. But let's do something. Let's act now. Let's start now. Thank you so much, my beautiful world. Beautiful world. I love you, platonic love. Take care. Bye-bye.